This ancient liquid revives dead soil instantly, no fertilizer needed. For thousands of years, long before chemical fertilizers, and long before factories and packaged soil boosters, ancient farmers understood a simple truth: healthy soil is alive. And when soil dies, plants suffer, no matter how much fertilizer you add. Today, across gardens, farms, and backyards around the world, soils are becoming exhausted, hard, lifeless, unable to hold water, unable to support roots, crops struggle, leaves yellow, yields fall, and people respond by adding more fertilizer. But here's the thing: fertilizer feeds plants, not soil. Ancient growers knew better. They relied on a powerful living liquid, one so effective that, honestly, modern soil scientists are only now rediscovering its true value. This is the story of liquid microbial soil activator, often known by its ancient forms as fermented compost tea, jivam root, or activated humus extract, a liquid that can bring dead soil back to life, without a single grain of chemical fertilizer. Dead soil is easy to recognize. It is pale, compacted, dusty. Water runs off instead of soaking in. Earthworms are absent. Roots struggle to penetrate. This soil is biologically empty. Plants grown in it depend entirely on external feeding, like a patient on life support. Living soil, on the other hand, is rich, dark, and full of movement. Billions of microorganisms work day and night, breaking down organic matter, releasing nutrients, improving structure, and protecting roots from disease. And this ancient liquid exists for one reason: to wake those organisms up. At the heart of this liquid are microbes, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and beneficial yeasts. A single teaspoon of healthy soil can contain more living organisms than there are people on Earth. But in degraded soil, those organisms are starving or dormant. This ancient liquid does not act like fertilizer. Instead, it delivers living microbes, microbial food, natural enzymes, and humic compounds. The result? A biological explosion beneath the surface. The foundation of this liquid begins with well-decomposed organic matter. Traditionally, farmers used mature compost, forest soil from healthy woodland, old cow manure rich in microbes and worm castings. When soaked in clean, non-chlorinated water, something remarkable happens. Dormant microbes reawaken, they multiply, they begin feeding, breathing, and reproducing. This process is known as microbial activation. Within hours, the liquid becomes alive. But, microbes need food. Ancient farmers added natural sugars, like jaggery, molasses, raw honey, or even plant sap. This sugar, well, it doesn't actually feed the plants, it feeds the microbes. The microbes multiply exponentially, turning the liquid into, a real biological engine. Within 12 to 24 hours, microbial populations can increase thousands of times. That's why the liquid must be used fresh, because it is quite literally alive. Stirring introduces oxygen. Oxygen, honestly, is life for beneficial microbes. In ancient systems like jivam root, farmers stirred the mixture clockwise and counterclockwise every day, not out of ritual, but really for aeration. Modern science now confirms what tradition always knew. Oxygen-rich microbial teas outperform all chemical inputs when it comes to soil revival. When this liquid touches dead soil, change begins immediately. Microbes enter the soil and colonize root zones. They break compacted soil into crumbly aggregates, unlock trapped nutrients already present, increase water retention, improve root penetration, and suppress harmful pathogens. Within days, soil becomes darker, softer, and more fragrant. That's the smell of life returning. Plants respond quickly, leaves green up, growth accelerates, stress resistance improves. Not because nutrients were added, but because biology was restored. This is why, ancient farmers rarely spoke of feeding plants. Instead, they spoke of feeding the soil. Healthy soil feeds plants continuously, in perfect balance, without burning roots or causing nutrient lockout. Chemical fertilizers, by contrast, kill beneficial microbes, create salt buildup, compact soil over time, and increase dependency. This ancient liquid does the opposite. Each application makes soil stronger, richer, and more resilient. One of the most powerful signs of success: earthworms return, worms follow microbes. Where microbes thrive, worms appear. Their presence signals complete soil recovery. Ancient farmers considered worms sacred, living proof that the land was healthy. The effects are long-lasting. After repeated use, soil structure improves permanently, water needs decrease, crop yields stabilize naturally, plants resist pests and disease better. This is not a quick fix, it is regeneration, and it costs almost nothing. What ancient wisdom teaches us is simple. Soil is not dirt, it is a living ecosystem, and this ancient liquid is not magic, it is biology, awakened. In a world exhausted by chemicals and shortcuts, the answer was always beneath our feet, waiting, dormant, alive. Revive the soil, and the soil will revive everything else.